This is a thank you to the black feminists. Since you call yourself black, I'm gonna call you black. There is no black people, there is no black country, but you say you're black. There are countries, there are nations, there are lands, there are flags, but there is no black land with a black flag. The only black flag is the roach poison that kills roaches and ants and pests. That's the only black flag there is. But this is a thank you to all the black women that call themselves black feminists. I like to say thank you. Thank you for leading us back into slavery. Thank you. Because at the rate that things are going, the way that we've been hearing it for years, one day you're gonna look up and they're gonna be rounding you niggas up. Because there is no cohesiveness whatsoever. I mean, so-called black men and women aren't even friends anymore. Fuck whether or not you can be in a romantic relationship. There's just not even a common courtesy that takes place in public anymore. And everybody complains about, oh, it started in the 60s, it started in the 70s. Do you know it though? Back then, everybody was called brother, sister. Hey, brother. Hey, sister. And they weren't fucking. And I don't mean to be crude, but woo! It's interesting. So yes, this is a big thank you to you. But I do have a question, black women, since you call yourself black. Because I'm not black, I'm a Moor. Do your own research, I don't have to prove it. But that is more ancient, and that's more in line with my ancestors and my mothers and fathers than black, Negro, colored, African American, Afro American, none of that. I am a Moor. So, to you black women, this is just a question. If you're so strong and independent, why is everything you do an imitation? From your hair to your so-called political movements, it's an imitation, and a poor imitation. You copy and paste everything. Now, this is why I'm asking you, because you're the original woman. You are the original woman. But you chose to reduce yourselves to a poor carbon copy of a 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 copy. Now, what's interesting is that you're more upset about Dr. Dre's and Miss Chalet's relationship that was over 20 years ago, which is the past, which does not affect your life, than you are about slavery, about the abduction and the kidnapping and the torture and of the whole group of melanin-rich people. But you just want that, just let that go. That's just the past. We don't know. I don't know. It's interesting to me because, like I said, you're the original woman, but now you don't create anything of substance. Like the last thing you created was twerking. And proud of it. But my question is this: how has that improved your community? How has that lowered college tuition for your children? Because that's also an issue that you could be emotionally invested in, because they keep raising the college tuition prices. But of course you don't give a fuck about your children going to college. How has twerking lowered the number of children being killed in your community? How has twerking lowered the number of teen pregnancies and abortions in your community? Now, because of what I said, I know you're pissed and saying, well, if the men were here and they would just step up, things wouldn't be this way. I hear you. But before President Obama, maybe you had a point. Maybe you had an argument. But his mama was faced with the same circumstances that you say you are. His father was absent. His daddy wasn't there. But somehow His Caucasian mama was able to raise a best-selling author, a senator, and the President of the United States, in spite of having a deadbeat daddy in her life, or in his life, or in the equation. Let's just say that. Now, I know that you're not saying that Caucasian women, when put under the same circumstances, make better mothers. I know you're not saying that. Surely you're not saying that. But sadly, the results do.